Well, the real ID deadline is now just 24 hours away, and tonight the Illinois Secretary of State is trying to calm your concerns.
He says misinformation has led to a panic at the DMV. 5 on your side's Laura Barcheski is here to explain why this deadline isn't really a deadline.
Mike and Kelly, the Secretary of State, says people are spending hours in line thinking this is their last chance to get a real ID, and it's not. You'll still be able to get one even after the May 7th deadline.
The Real ID Act was passed in 2005 in response to the 9/11 terrorist attacks, and some states actually started issuing them in 2009. But in recent years, the push has become more urgent. The Department of Homeland Security will start enforcing use of Real IDs on Wednesday, but Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Giannoulias is critical of how this is played out.
And I will say Homeland Security has not done a great job of having a uniform process on this issue.
Giannoulias says people are spending hours in line at the DMV when they don't have to, because Real IDs will always be available. No matter what, you do not need a Real ID to drive your car or identify yourself.
We don't want to discourage people from getting a Real ID, but the fact is the vast majority of people do not need a Real ID before Wednesday.
And even if you get to the DMV before Wednesday, you'll still be walking out with a piece of paper, not the real thing, which comes in the mail.
What we are telling folks is 2 to 3 weeks is what it normally takes. I will tell you, I am very proud of our team. Most people, anecdotally and based on data, get it within 7 days.
If you have a passport, military ID, or a green card, you do not have to rush to get a Real ID, because all of those things will be accepted at the airport. But even if you don't have those things, you'll still likely be able to get on a plane with screening that will take an extra 30 minutes.
Homeland Security has let us know that even after May 7th, there will be essentially a 2-year enforcement period where they're not going to not let people onto an airplane.
Giannoulias says they've also had people bringing their kids to get them, even though people under 18 years old don't need them in the first place. And others are concerned it could call into question their citizenship, which is not the case.
The amount of people who are coming because they're worried about being deported or not being American citizens, that fear factor is real. We see it in people's faces.
There are a few things you'll need to get a Real ID, but again, you don't need to rush. So you'll need your birth certificate, social security card, and 2 pieces of different mail verifying your address. And you may also need your marriage license.